Welcome all. 36th District Court, State of Michigan is now in session with the Honorable Judge Shannon A. Holmes presiding. During the Zoom court proceeding, there will be no gum chewing, eating, drinking, smoking, or talking. Also, you're required to be dressed appropriately for court. No do-rags, hats, pajamas, low-cut tops, spaghetti string tops, or underclothes should be visible. If you have any additional electronic devices, please silence them or turn them off now. Thank you all in advance for your compliance, and good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, and good morning to everyone in the courtroom. Good morning, good morning. I see happy faces this morning. Good morning. All right. I am going to start off with the attorneys. Please place your appearance on the record.
Thank you. Good morning, Judge. For the record, Jesse Reed, Drug Court Defense Attorney, P 23863. Judge, I'd like to make a motion, a continuing motion, that my appearance be for all my clients this morning. Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Reed, and your motion is granted.
Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Robert Fikens, P 31894, Drug Treatment Court Defense Counsel. I too would make a similar motion.
All right, good morning, Mr. Fikens, and your motion is granted. I'll have the case managers place your appearance on the record at this time.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Miss Cleveland, yes.
Good morning, Your Honor. Toshi Cleveland, case manager for 36th District Court Specialty Court.
Good morning, and Miss Robs.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ebony Robs, Drug Treatment Court Case Manager.
Good morning, Miss Robs. And then I see Mr. Yancey.
Good morning,
I think that's Mr. Yancey.
That is Kenneth Yancey on behalf of Sobriety Court, Your Honor.
All right, good morning, Mr. Yancey. We are ready to get started. I am going to start with those who are graduating on today. I'm going to ask everyone else if it is, I see you, Miss Sandy. And Ms. Stradalack and Ms. Elenon, yes, we are starting with our graduates this morning. And so for everyone else who is not a graduate, or if I have not called your case, I'm going to place you on mute. Please remain on mute so that we don't get background noise. All right. And so let's do it. Are we ready, case managers? Are we ready for our graduates?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. I'm going to place the case numbers on the record. I have Kenneth Scott, case number 180702 SD. Mr. Scott, state your name for the record. Unmute for me.
Ken Scott for the record.
Yes, Kenneth Scott. Yes, sir. And then I also have case number U518-91919 from Melissa Elenon. Miss Elenon, unmute and state your name for the record.
Melissa Elenon for the record.
All right, good morning. And good morning, Miss Sandy. Good morning, Miss Stradalack.
Good morning.
All right. Okay, let's get started. Good morning, Miss Wilson. I did not acknowledge you. Good morning.
Good morning, Judge Holmes.
All right. Let's get started with Mr. Scott. Who has Mr. Scott's case? Who has Mr. Scott's case? Ms. Robs, go ahead and present Kenneth Scott.
Thank you, Your Honor. Before the court, Your Honor, we have Mr. Kenneth Scott for a candidate for graduation. Your Honor, Mr. Scott has completed outpatient substance abuse counseling. He has attended over 112 step meetings. He's completed 40 hours of community service, attended the ARMS program, watched the sobriety video, attended the alcohol highway safety, submitted the several urinalysis test, and paid all fines and costs. He has completed all requirements of his drug treatment course successfully. And I would like to make the recommendation, Your Honor, for him as a candidate for graduation on this morning.
All right, very good. Mr. Scott, oh my goodness. We have been together a long time, right, Mr. Scott?
Yes, ma'am. 24 months. It might not be exact. Actually, 27 months might not be exact.
Yes. Mr. Scott, did you learn anything in this process?
Yes, I learned so much just about everything, about life, about myself, about the people around me. Yes, I can definitely say I learned a great deal of knowledge being with you guys.
We won't ever see you again, will we, Mr. Scott? Not in the court setting, right?
Oh no, I'm gonna have to just run into you in the mall again. That's it, because you ain't gonna see me down here in these four walls.
I ran into Mr. Scott in the mall. I told y'all this story. And my daughter was all laughing. I was like, I gotta watch Mr. Scott. Mr. Scott might run up on me and sucker punch me, but he gonna be in for the treat of his life because I'm gonna whoop his behind right here in this mall. And she still asks about you. She's like, he's so nice. I'm like, yeah, keep an eye out on him because he might run up on me. I don't know. Mr. Scott, you did it. You did it. You did it. You started off thinking you couldn't, but you did it. You started off thinking you were going to bamboozle me, and you couldn't, so you did it. And I am so proud of you. I am. I'm so proud of you. Tell me what's different about the Kenneth Scott, what's different from the Kenneth Scott that I met back in 2018?
I would definitely say I was a rebel back in my day.
Yes, sir. Louder. One more time.
I'd say I was a rebel back in the day, well, 2 years ago, and I just didn't like, if it wasn't my way, it was the highway. And so I didn't have my priorities in order. I was a rebel. I just wasn't, I don't know. Nobody can tell me nothing. I was grown, could nobody tell me nothing. And I knew what was best for me. And so that was the old me. So I just had to go through your program, go through the works, work it for me and not nobody else. Although you guys were here to help me along the way, but just kind of work it for me and like nobody else around me. And when I say that, I say, or why I say that is because you know how you on an airplane, they tell you to put your mask on first before you can help anybody else. So I was just learning to just help me and do it for me.
Yes, and you did it, Mr. Scott. I'm so proud of you. And I hope that you are proud of yourself. I hope that you'll take every tool that you came in touch with or encountered throughout this program, take it with you. Know that it's available to you, including us. And this is for Ms. Eleanor as well. We don't throw you away because you're graduating or because you finished the program. We are still here. You can pick up the phone. I still have people that call. Need to point them in the right direction. Need to encourage them. I had I can't remember her name now, her last name. It'll come to me. Called and said, I just needed to hear your voice to remind me of where I don't want to be. I'm good. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Whatever it takes, we're available to do it. And so we don't throw you away. And so Mr. Scott and Ms. Eleanor, I want you both to know that that's available to you. We are here. You don't have to have a case number. You can call us, you can walk in, and we'll still point you in the right direction, encourage you, remind you of the resources that are available, because at the end of the day, you can help yourself without a judge ordering you to help yourself. That's the reality of it. So I'm excited for you, Mr. Scott. I'm expecting great things. How's school going?
School is going great. I'm about to graduate, and I put it on hold because of COVID, but I'm actually about to graduate, but I don't graduate until June. But I'm about to graduate my master's, and so I'm happy about that. And that's really my main priority after this.
Look at you. I'm so proud of you. I am.
Thank you.
All right. Let me hear from the attorneys.
Thank you, Judge. Judge, I'll be making a motion to close this case with improvement. It's a drinking and driving case. It can't be dismissed. However, before I make the motion, I'd like to make a few remarks, if I may. Congratulations, Mr. Scott.
Thank you.
On completing drug treatment court. We know it's not easy. We asked a lot of people, our participants, but you've done everything. I hope that we've helped you. I hope that you've learned some valuable tools. I believe you got your restricted license while you were with us, and that's a good thing. Be safe. Keep up the good work. We're proud of you, and you should be proud of yourself. Judge, I'm going to make the motion now that his case be closed with improvement, his drug treatment court case be closed with improvement, case number 1807025D, be closed with improvement, and that he be a graduate of drug treatment court. Thank you, Mr. Scott, and be safe. You always had a good attitude, even when you were doing bad. You had a good attitude. Thank you.
Now, Mr. Reed, that's where you're going too far. Mr. Scott did not always have a good attitude. Yeah, he might have had a good attitude with you, but not with me. Ms. Robbins, what about you?
I'll amend that, Judge. You had a good attitude with me, Mr. Scott.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, he took me and Ms. Robbins through the ringer. All right, but we hung in there with him. Go ahead, Mr. Fife.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Scott, it's been a pleasure to know you. You made an amazing transformation throughout your process and your time with us. And you said it well, you're taking care of yourself, you're doing those decisions for you, and that's the way it should be, before you can put on the mask of the other people around you, as you said. And that's real important to realize that. We are so proud of you, sir, with the great strides, the great accomplishments that you've made, and now you're ready to get your master's. You're on the throes of getting that. So I hope you are proud of yourself. I hope you come by and see us, because we like Mr. Scott. We do, and we're proud of you. Thank you. Thank you.
We do, and we are very proud of you, Mr. Scott. I don't know if any of the other team members have anything they'd like to add, but at this time, if not, I am going to grant your motion, Mr. Reed. I'm closing the case with improvement. And Mr. Scott, you are still on that restricted license, right?
Yes.
Okay, you need to make sure you're doing everything you're supposed to do, because the Secretary of State may not be as kind or as thoughtful as we were throughout this process, okay? And you want to get a driver's license, a regular license, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so make sure you're only driving the motor vehicle with the restricted license or with the interlock in it, okay? And then they'll let you know when you're released from it.
Okay.
All right?
Yes,
all right, I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in congratulating Mr. Scott on his completion of drug treatment court. Look, is he standing over his shorts on, Mr. Scott? I want to fight you. I promise you I do.
I'm sorry, I'm just so
only
happy.
Mr. Scott, only Mr. Scott, only. Mr. Scott, go and be great. He stood up in his shorts. Yes, sir. Take a bow. You deserve it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody.
All right.
Thank you.
You're going to get all of your paperwork in the mail. Okay. You want to make sure you hold on to it. All right.
Yes. Thank you.
All right. Go be great. Take care.
Thank you. Do I have to stay or can I leave?
I'd like you to stay and hear Miss Al-Anon, and then you can leave after hers.
Because I got two questions, okay? Because I got parent-teacher conferences at 9, so I can stay for hers, and then they called my color today. Huh?
Wait, they called your color today. You want to go test today, Mr. Scott?
Oh no! So I was making sure, like, should I go or should I not? I don't want to.
Yeah, go. No, I'm just kidding. You shouldn't go, Mr. Scott. You're done with us.
Okay.
I can't. This is so funny because Mr. Scott used to try to find ways to not go test, and now he's successfully completed the program, and he's asking me, should I go test or should I not go test? Mr. Scott, don't go test, okay?
Okay, thank you. I heard it straight from the
That is really the new Mr. Scott. I'm convinced. I want you to stick around for Miss Eleanor, and then you can leave, okay?
I will. Thank you so much, everybody.
All right.
Congratulations,
All right.
Eleanor.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Let's do it. Who's presenting Miss Eleanor?
I am, Your Honor.
All right, Miss Robbs, let's do it.
Thank you, Your Honor. Before the court, Your Honor, we have Miss Melissa Eleanor.
Make sure you don't have anything else, Dean. Make sure you don't have anything else. Okay. Go right ahead.
Before the court, Your Honor, we have Miss Eleanor. Miss Eleanor has completed outpatient substance abuse counseling, attended over 100 12-step meetings, completed 40 hours of community service, attended the ARMS program, watched the sobriety video, attended the alcohol highway safety, submitted to several urinalysis tests, and paid all costs and fines. And I would like to just say, Your Honor, she is completing on today with 0 sanctions throughout her term. And I would like to make the recommendation, Your Honor, for as a candidate for graduation on today.
Wonderful. All right, Miss Eleanor, look at you. You over there crying. Tell me about those tears. You know I want to know about them. Maybe while she's pulling herself together, I'm gonna hear from Miss Sandy and Miss Stradalak. Aren't you all proud of Miss Eleanor?
Yes, extremely, extremely. A
Yes.
rebel too, you know, rebel, meet rebel.
Yes. 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 You all have done a fantastic job with her.
She has touched, moved, and inspired us to work harder, trust me.
Yes. 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 And so she came to me. I think I was talking with Ms. Robs or even in staffing. When she first came here, she wanted to do it her way. She knew the right way to do it. She didn't want to be here. And she had all of these other things that she needed to do that were so important. And I'm just thinking, this is really a sweet lady. She has a bad attitude, but she's lost her focus, but she is so sweet. And look, I was right. I saw her just transform throughout this process. And I am so proud of you, Miss Eleanor. I'm so proud of you. Tell me, what did you get out of all of it?
I think she was really inspired by wanting to make her mom proud, you know what I'm saying, and really do the next right thing. And with your help, Judge, she was able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
She did it. She did it. We were just on the sidelines rooting for you. You did it. You had an opportunity to show your mom, I can get clean. I can stay clean. I can make some good choices. I can work and be a part of society. I can take good care of myself. You did it.
Yeah.
You did it. And I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
What's different about you other than everything?
Well, first and foremost, like I really had to humble myself coming here and get in touch with myself first. You know, I mostly did this for myself, but a little part of me also did it because of my kids and the respect of my mom and my family, because I had lost all of that, you know. And I think I've grown a lot, you know, like I say that about myself to this day, you know. I try to, you know, focus on the things that I have to do, not just because of where I'm at and what I have to do to be in the house that I'm in, but just because I feel like it just makes me a better person. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm in step 10. I work very hard in my steps. And I just really enjoy being in recovery. I'm so grateful.
Yes. And you deserve it.
I'm just.
I didn't hear your last part.
I'm just so grateful to be here.
Yes.
I really am truly grateful. I mean,
and
for
we
Angie, for Sandy, they played big parts in my life today. And I know that I can go to them anytime I need to. I don't choose to do it a lot. I try and work on my problems the best I can, but anything that I run into that I know I can't do, I go to them. You know,
yes.
They've been a very big support team. And I really thank you for suggesting that I go there, Ms. Robs.
Yes, yes. I'm so proud of you. You've done a fantastic job. And I want to hear from the attorneys. As to Ms. Eleanor, anything you'd like to add?
Yes, Judge. I will be making a motion in this case. This is a dismissible case, and I'm going to make a motion to dismiss this case. But before I make that motion, I'd like to make a few comments, if I may. Ms. Eleanor, congratulations. Job well done. You've done a good job with no sanctions, and you should be proud of yourself. We're proud of you. Let me just ask you, are you still working at Wendy's?
Yes,
Well,
I am.
congratulations. One of the goals of drug treatment court is gainful employment. And you got a job at Wendy's and you got a promotion at Wendy's, and we're so proud of you for that. Although we did talk about Burger King, I like Wendy's sometimes. Keep up the good work. Be safe. Be proud of yourself because we're proud of you. Judge, I'm going to make a motion now that the following case, U 518-91919, be dismissed and closed, and that Miss Al-Anon be a graduate of drug treatment court. Congratulations again, Miss Al-Anon. Be safe. We're so proud of you. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Miss Al-Anon.
Thank you.
All right. What are you showing me, Miss Eleanor?
Oh, this is what Sandy and Angie had gotten me. It's a completion paper for their houses.
Okay.
Not that I'm not leaving.
Wonderful.
I don't plan on leaving anytime soon. I'll be here for a while. Me and Angie work good together.
Yes. Very good. Very good. All right, Mr. Vikings.
Your Honor, thank you. If I might add, Ms. Al-Anon, you, like Mr. Scott, came to us with all sorts of thoughts as to how this program ought to work for you. And you came to realize that the program worked not the way you wanted to, but it worked because of you, because you made that transition to doing it the right way and getting the help that you needed, doing the things for you, doing the things that would help you and your family. So we are so proud of you, ma'am. Keep up the great work. We are proud of you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Eleanor, this is it. I am granting Mr. Reed's motion. Your matter is being dismissed without prejudice. You have no other outstanding matters here at 36th District Court. So that means your record is clear with us. I am so proud of you. Ms. Robs is holding up the certificate that you are going to receive from 36th District Court. You will also receive your dismissal paperwork. You want to hold on to that. I am so proud of both of the graduates on this morning. As I indicated, we are still here for you. I hope that the things that you've learned, you will take them with you and share them with your friends and your family, or somebody who's lost their way, or somebody that's losing their way. I hope you will share with them that there's something better in life, and other than being out there doing other things that can be destructive. And so I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in congratulating Miss Eleanor, Mr. Scott. We are proud of you. Yes, we are. Congratulations. Congratulations. I expect you both to go on and be great. Go forward in life. Also, when we get back to some normalcy where we're coming into the courtroom, I would hope that for one of our graduations, you would come, share your story, come encourage some people that they can do it. It's not easy, but it's doable. And it doesn't matter what you've done in life, where you've been in life, you can always make a change. You can always wake up and say, I want to do something different, and get it done. So congratulations to both of you. Take care.
Thank you.
All right. Goodbye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. All right. Thank you to the remainder of I see Mr. Scott. I'm going to have to remove him from my courtroom. Everybody enjoying me, Mr. Scott. I got to just give him his 60 seconds to do what only Kevin Scott Jr. will do. Look at him. See? We're streaming this live, Mr. Scott. I don't know if you want people to know. I'm removing him. Goodbye.
Thank you,
You
Ms.
all
Rob.
take care.
Thank you, Ms. Rob. Bye.
Ms. Ross, please tell him bye. Okay, goodbye. I'm really removing him because he is Mr. Scott. All right, very good. All right, let's go to Ms. Hornstein. Did I lose Ms. Hornstein? Yes.
Oh, is she on there, Your Honor?
Yes, she is.
Your Honor, if you don't mind, I apologize. she needs to go into a breakout room with her attorney. She called me this
Okay.
morning and she needs to see her attorney.
Okay. Who's good morning to you, Ms. Hornstein?
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're muted, I think. No, you're not. I can't hear you, so let's make sure we work out the sound thing. I'm gonna send you to a breakout room. Mr. Fikens or Mr. Reed, who's going in?
I'll go, Your Honor.
All right,
Mr.
I am creating those breakout rooms.
Thank you, Your Honor. And just so you'll know as well, I have an intake Ms. Deja Ellis is on who might need to speak to them.
Okay, so if we have some people that don't have any issues, thank you for reminding me. Can Mr. Reed go into the breakout room with Ms. Ellis?
Yes, Judge.
All right, good morning to you, Ms. Ellis. So I am going to assign, I hope I'm doing this right, you all. Ms. Ellis and Mr. Reed will go into breakout room number 2, and Mr. Fikens and Ms. Hornstein will go into breakout room number 1. Please accept the invitations. All right. Okay. Who does that leave us with? I see Miss Polly. Good morning, Miss Polly. I'm going to ask you to unmute.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. State your name for the record.
Amanda Polly.
All right, Miss Polly, you look like you're getting ready. You're close to the finish line. Are you almost
Oh my
there?
gosh, you have no idea. She's moving all over the place right now. She knows I'm talking to my other hero.
Oh my goodness. And so, Miss Polly, when is the baby coming?
March 26th.
Any day now.
Yes, that's for sure.
All right, let me hurry up and get your hearing over because I don't want to see nothing. I don't know. They don't pay me enough. All right, let me place your case number on the record. It is U-563-534-20. All right, Miss Polly, tell me what's been going on with you other than you are getting ready to give birth and bring another life into the world that you will be responsible for, that you will have to make the decisions for, who will be watching you and counting on you to provide for them and to nurture them and to keep them safe. What else has been going on?
So last time I spoke to you in January, I had told you that I was getting ready to start my GED. Well, I decided against the GED because it's just taking the test. So instead I went with high school completion. So I started all the way over from 9th grade. I've already finished 2 of my English courses and I should be graduating by the end of 2021 for my whole high school. So that's
Very good. Very good.
I just wanted to have more options as far as getting student loans and actually having high school credits as opposed to the GED. So really proud of myself for that. I recently financed a vehicle so that I could build a credit score because I had no credit score. So that probably within the next 2 years, I'll be able to get a home loan and be a first-time homeowner, which I'm really proud of myself for that.
Look at how you're thinking about the future. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
I see Miss Carnes is just about to burst over there. Yes. What else is going on?
I've been bribing my 11-year-old son with video games to get better grades in school because education is very important. So been bribing him.
Sometimes you just have to do what you have to do, right?
Yeah, if you don't get good grades, I bought him a game system, but I'm not buying you any games until you start getting your grades up, whether it's virtual learning or not. So, just taking it easy. I found a new home group and I actually went to the meetings yesterday over at Stanford House, and I think I found me a new sponsor because my sponsor's got a lot going on right now, and I just feel like she doesn't have the time to dedicate to, my issues and her issues. So I'm keeping an open mind with that. And And one more really big, awesome thing is I got offered, well, Miss Sandy offered me to be on the board there too for outreach. But the Detroit Recovery Project reached out to me because I used to get supplies from them and stuff. And they know my story that I'm coming up on 14 months clean. So they offered me a job on their outreach board too in July when I go back to work. So I'm really excited about that. Just being able to be active in service and taking the lessons that I've learned and helping other people with them at the same time. So that's about it.
Look at you, Miss Polly. Yes. Look at you. Oh my goodness. Now, are you doing independent living now? How's that going?
It's going very good. It's going very good. I'm paid up for 3 months in advance because I knew I was going on maternity leave. I got pretty much all my fines. I think I owe you guys like $7. Oops, I'm not supposed to say that, but I got all my fines taken care of. So drug court was my top priority before I went and bought a new car and everything. Don't worry, Judge Holmes, I got you.
You know the little hairs on the back of my neck stood up. Like, did I hear car? I heard car. I need to see balance. Where's balance? Okay. You all know me too well.
So
look at you.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
You are thinking responsibly. Yes, you are.
I'm mad Miss Johnson's not here. I talked to her yesterday in group. She was supposed to zoom in, but she probably got preoccupied. She's got a lot going on.
She does. She does. And I'm surprised she's not here either. We'll follow up to make sure she's okay. Your sessions are good with Miss Johnson?
Oh, yeah. Yep. She just told me yesterday about her job opportunity to join Governor Whitmer's board of human trafficking rights. So I'm like, yeah, that's my teacher. Woo!
Yes, she is doing some great things. Yeah.
She's amazing. She's amazing.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Everybody you hooked me up with is amazing. My whole support team is just unbelievable. You know, like you've opened my eyes to a whole new world, and I feel like the Little Mermaid with that, the whole new world. But
yeah,
I love it. I feel so good about myself, and I'm experiencing things in life that I never thought I was capable of or never considered giving myself a chance. You can ask Miss Cleveland. Beginning, I told her I'm not going to transitional. You know, okay, yeah, we'll see. Transitional living was the best thing that ever happened to me.
See, look at that. Look at you. Absolutely. All right. I want to hear from Miss Carnes or Miss Stradilak. You all have anything you want to add as to Miss Polly as she's putting on her chapstick? Go ahead. Don't let your lips get dry in court.
You know, Judge Holmes, Amanda was a force to be reckoned with when she came through our door. And I'd like to thank you for believing in her and believing in us and allowing us to serve. She was 100% worth it. 1,000,000% worth it. She continues to come back and serve and help the other girls. She continues to rally and cheerlead and give unconditionally. I mean, she gives and gives and gives, yet still has learned her boundaries on what she will and won't accept. And that is real recovery, Judge. And I want to say thank you so much.
Thank you all for the work that you're doing with the ladies there and just for the sacrifice. I know it's sacrifice. I don't even know how you all have lives outside of the ladies, but
we don't.
You know,
I was gonna say they don't.
I thought about that about a month or so ago, and I'm thinking, I mean, if you're really gonna do this work, how do they have lives outside? And I'm like, well, maybe they find a way. But at least what I see, you know, the product of your work, the outcome. I just wonder, how do they have lives? Because you all keep up with everything. You keep them on track. You have them engaged. You're educated and all of those things. And so I just had that thought like a month or so ago, like, how do they have lives? I wonder what their lives look like because you're so dedicated and so committed. And we appreciate it. We really do. We're glad to be in partnership with you. Yeah. Ms. Stradilak, you get ready to say something?
I do want to say something about Amanda. First, I love you.
I love you too.
When I first met her, I didn't know her name. I just pulled up in a truck to put some fruit in there and some food to deliver to houses. And I didn't know this girl, but she just ran up and started putting crates and crates and crates and crates and crates. And I'm like, okay, well, and she's always there to step up and be a team player.
Yes.
And a self-motivator. She's never really given it a hard time when it comes to like helping out or let's get this done. She's about it.
Yeah.
So, love you, girl. Congratulations.
Yeah. Yeah. Miss Cleveland, what do you want to tell us about Amanda? How's she doing? Where are we?
She's doing so well, Judge Holmes. And I just want to say too, I congratulate her. She has progressed so far in this program. And I do remember when I first met her as well. And I will just talk about how wonderful she's doing right now. And just keep up the good work. I got a progress report from her therapist, Mr. Callaghan. He's giving her very good remarks. He's saying that she's compliant and staying connected with her 12-step, as well as her substance abuse therapies. It's just that, a couple of missed days, but I think that she's going to be able to make those days up. She's testing as normal with the on-site place, and she's always negative, so she's compliant with that. And basically, she's been updating me. We talk almost at least every other week we'll talk, and she is giving me all this good information about what she's doing. I'm very proud of her.
All right, very good. And I love your smile. Yes, I do. I love your smile. Yes, you are so beautiful inside and out. And I hope that when you look in the mirror that you see the same thing. I hope so. All right. You have any questions for us today, Miss Pauly?
Miss Cleveland, were you going to ask about the drop schedule, or did you want to wait? Because I think,
Your Honor, she's her next scheduled date would be April 9th. She's tentatively set to graduate. She's in phase 3, and she's dropping twice a week. And just based on certain things, we were going to ask if she can go to 1 time a week for dropping now. I know she still has about 2 months in the program. But she has been consistently testing and all negative screens, so I would recommend.
If not, it's not no big deal. I don't want to make it sound like I'm trying to get away with some stuff. It's just harder financially, and I'm about to have a baby, so.
No. Look, here's the thing. You're going to have to continue on a path of recovery when you're not required to go and test.
For a lifetime.
So let's try it.
Thank you.
Any objection, Miss Sandy or Miss Stradilat? No? Let's try it. I'm going to reduce her testing to 1 time per week.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right. And so it'll be random, but you can do it. I know you can. And I know you will.
Miss Sandy still randomly tests me. She stuck an alcohol swab in my mouth last night at the meeting.
There you go. See, we appreciate you.
I'm not worried about it.
There you go. All right. Then we will see you again April 9th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. Okay?
Sounds great. Thank you so much, Judge Holmes. Thank you, Ms. Cleveland. Right. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, Mr. Reed.
All right. All right. Take care.
All right.
All right. Do we have some others that are with us in the courtroom or hearing? Miss Stradilat, do you have someone else? Oh, no, she's off. Okay. Yeah, you out of sight, out of mind, sir. Who are you? Unmute yourself for me.
Mr. Hamilton.
Oh, Mr. Hamilton. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
I saw you smiling earlier today. You were like, the judge is telling the lady to get her life together. She don't even know who the lady is. Lady that came in here and picked the wrong courtroom to come in. Not right, Mr. Hamilton. Nobody told her. Nobody told her. Miss Stradilat, you're good. I was making sure you didn't have any more cases. That's all.
No, ma'am, I don't.
All right, you're good. Take care. Have a good weekend. Be safe.
You too. Thank you.
Can you make some copies of this for me? About 20. All right, let's do Mr. Hamilton. I have case number, wait a minute, Mr. Hamilton, are you the one whose mom works for the city?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I had somebody look up on my LinkedIn profile, and they was from the city of Detroit. Did you go home and tell your mama I'm your judge?
Yes, ma'am.
Did she know who I was?
Yes, she do.
Uh-oh. Did she say I'm mean? I wasn't mean.
No,
He
she
laughing.
said-
She didn't say that.
No, she ain't say that. She said just don't get on your bad side.
Is that what she said? Just do the right thing.
Yeah, just do the right thing. That's it.
Yeah, I hardly go on LinkedIn, and I received a message. And so I saw these views of my profile, and I'm like, what? I said, it's somebody it's that young man. I couldn't remember your last name at that time. But I was like, it's him. It's got to be his mama. All right. But she does know you're in good hands, right?
Oh, yes, she do.
All right. And she does know I wouldn't do anything with you that I wouldn't do with one of my sons. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. All right. Here we go. Let me place your case number on the record. It is case number 2005-793-601. State your name for the record, Mr. Hamilton.
DeMonte Hamilton.
All right, Mr. Hamilton. This is your first review since your intake, right?
Yes.
You've been with us 2 weeks. What do you think so far?
Oh, it's a full-time job.
That's a good way to look at it. It's a full-time job. And it'll be a full-time job for the rest of your life, even long after you're done with me. Sobriety and recovery will be a full-time job. Did you have any difficulties?
No, not really. I'm just starting not getting the hang of it. I'm getting the hang of it, but I did miss one thing though. I forgot about the NA meetings. That's the only thing I'm forgetting. So how on the NA meetings how many times I do it a week?
You're supposed to do it a minimum of 2 times per week, a minimum.
Okay. So I'm gonna start today because I forgot it. That's the only thing I forgot about. Everything else I've been on top of.
How you forgot about that?
I thought Central City was the NA and the AA. They something else though.
But that's where you're going for your outpatient treatment in Central City?
Yes.
Who's your counselor there?
They calling me today at 1 to let me know everything.
All right, but you made the contact and all of that, right?
Yes. The therapist supposed to call me today at 1 o'clock. I forgot what he said his name was, what the guy said his name was, but they'll let me know at 1 o'clock and I'm gonna let my case manager know.
All right. And so have you been going to your testing?
Yes, I've been going every time I call. And when they tell me to go, I'm going.
All right. Very good. Very good. It is a full-time job. It's work, but it's good work because you're going to be the beneficiary of that good work. Okay.
And another thing, it keep me occupied. Like I don't be having time to like do extra, like none of that extra stuff, like with friends and none of that. And that's one thing I like. I like being busy, but productive busy though.
That's right. Productive busy, not self-destructive busy, right?
Yeah, not self-destructive busy, productive busy.
There you go. Very good. Very good. And so I'm glad that it sounds like you started off good. I'm gonna hear from Miss Robs has your case. And so have you been in touch with your case manager?
Yes.
All right, very good. And so because she's here to help you, you don't have to guess or any of those things. You just have to reach out to your case manager and get some clarity if you don't understand something, okay?
Okay.
All right, I need you to get in those meetings. Look, you're behind 2 weeks. So I'm gonna need you to do a meeting. Ms. Robs is gonna tell you how to get on those meetings. You don't have to go in physically, but I'm gonna need you to do a meeting every day until the next time I see you.
Okay, are they open on the weekends?
Yes, sir. You can find meetings all over the world, literally, especially because we're in COVID and a lot of people are doing virtual. You can find a meeting all over the world every single day at all times. You can find a meeting.
So when I do the meeting, how you know what I'm saying? How would you know, or how would anybody know that I did the meeting? Like, how can I
Ms.
get
Ross is gonna tell you how to verify, how to get that verified. But here's what I need you to do. I need you to get a notebook, a journal, or something, and you are going to put the date that you attended the meeting, the time, where you attended that meeting, if it was virtual, and the name, if it was with some church or whomever, an organization, a community group. You are going to write where you attended that meeting, and then you're going to tell me one thing that you got out of the meeting or that you gave to the meeting. Okay?
Okay.
And now you're going to do that every day, one meeting every day, beginning today. All right? And then you'll do it up until you come back to see me, because I need you to do those meetings. The meetings are really, really important, and they're important because you're going to hear different things from people from all walks of life, because as you know, addiction or dealing with substances has no boundaries, right? It affects people of all colors, genders, every status in life, whether you're rich or you're poor. It doesn't matter. It affects all people. And so you can always learn something, especially about pitfalls, about the company you keep, about working on yourself. And so those meetings are really, really beneficial to you. And so I need you to do one every day until, including Saturdays and Sundays, until you see me again. Okay?
Okay.
All right. I have your commitment to do that?
Yes.
All right, very good. Have you noticed anything different about yourself since you have not been using any substances?
I feel good. I'm moving faster. I'm eating I'm eating more. Like I be hungry a lot now. Like my what I'm trying to say, my appetite ain't bad like how I was. Like I can eat. I'm eating like 4 times a day. I'm spending like $300 a day on food.
All right, now I don't know if I should tell you this early, but one of the main concerns in drug treatment court is people say they're sober, but they get fat. I'm just trying to give you a warning. I mean, I do what you want to do. I'm just warning you. That's probably the #1 complaint about specialty court is, look, Judge, I'm clean and sober, but I'm fat. I gained this many pounds. Yeah. So you eat $300 worth of food a day, buddy. All right. Slow down. But I'm glad you're clean and sober, and I'm glad you're working your program. I do want to hear from Ms. Robs.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Hamilton, he is in phase 1. He reports, Your Honor, that he is going to, as he reported, he stated that he's going to meet with Central City. They will be giving him a call. In regards to his NAAA, as he reported, Your Honor, he has not attended. Mr. Hamilton has been given instructions twice on how to attend the NA and AA meetings. He is testing at JAMS. He does remain positive for THC. However, his levels are decreasing. They went from 202 to 197.
Okay. And they should continue to decrease as long as there's no new use. Go ahead, Ms. Robs.
Yes, Your Honor. Outside of that, Your Honor, he does need to follow up with his contract conditions, and he knows that I am available. We do a lot of correspondence via email. He also knows that he can reach me via phone if needed. As you stated, Your Honor, I am here to help, and I'm available. So outside of that, Your Honor, he just needs to get on track with his meetings and get started with his their outpatient therapy.
All right. So Mr. Hamilton, you hear what you need to do. Your meetings and your outpatient therapy, okay?
Yes.
All right, very good. All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Vikings, anything you'd like to add?
Yes, Judge. Mr. Hamilton, you're new to the program. Don't get overwhelmed. You're in level 1. Level 1, we're looking at drug testing, counseling, and the meetings. Work the program. Thank you.
If I might add,
All
Your
right,
Honor.
Mr. Vikings.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Hamilton, yes, you are new to the program. You're doing a good job so far. Get those meetings in. Ask if you have any questions, always ask your case manager. That will help. So never stop asking questions. But keep up the good work. Thank you, Judge.
All right. Mr. Hamilton, do you have any questions for us?
No, I don't.
All right, very good. So you know what I'm expecting from you when you come back to see me, right?
Yes, I do.
All right, very good. Ms. Robs, when will Mr. Hamilton be back?
Your Honor, I have March 26th, 2021.
At 8:30?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. Mr. Hamilton, did you get that?
Yes, March 26th at 8:30.
At 8:30, yes, sir. And you're gonna do those meetings every day and write down what you've learned, okay?
Okay.
All right, good to see you, sir.
Thank you. Good to see you too, Judge.
All right, take care.
You too.
All right, officer, who do I have up next?
Next, Your Honor, would be Ms. Thomas.
Miss Thomas? Okay, where's Miss Thomas?
How you doing?
No, you'll have to get on your camera, or I can't do your case.
I'm sorry, I'm putting my contacts in because I'm blind.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll come back to you. All right, go ahead and put your contacts in. Miss Hornstein, you went to the breakout room.
I couldn't see it. I have my contacts on.
No, I'm getting ready to do Miss Hornstein. She was here before you. All right.
No, I'm ready.
Miss Ma'am, I said I'm going to do Miss Hornstein and then I'll do yours, okay? Thank you. All right, Miss Hornstein, you're back from the breakout room. My apologies, I didn't realize you all were back. Good morning, Alice J. How are you? Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. I am great, thank you.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Miss Hornstein is happy to see you too. I see. All right, let me place the case number on the record, 200-445-7101. Ms. Hornstein, state your name for the record.
Stephanie Arlette Hornstein, Your Honor.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
How are you?
I'm okay today, it's my birthday.
Today's your birthday? Happy birthday! Yeah! Happy birthday, Miss Hornstein. Is that why you're glowing and smiling today?
Just that, and because I'm out of Wayne County Jail.
I can't hear you.
Because I'm out of the county jail as well.
And you are out of the county jail. Look, Miss Hornstein, you know you tied my hands there, right? Yeah. And I had to work with another judge, and you know, and she's a great, wonderful judge, but she also knew that if I had put you in jail, then we were at the last straw. So I hope that you understand that you were not created for jail.
Yes, Your Honor.
You're just not. You're just not. All right. So here we go. I need to know what's going on, Miss Cleveland. What's going on with Miss Hornstein?
Good morning, Your Honor, everyone. Ms. Hornstein, I did receive an intake document for her. She had a date of admission at Naomi's Nest per your order on March 3rd, 2021. Based on the information that I received from the intake document, they said that she appears to be doing okay and has adjusted well to the facility. However, this morning I received a phone call from Ms. Hornstein that prompted me to ask her to go in, ask you to place her in the breakout room with her attorney. While I couldn't really understand everything that she was describing, she was in the presence of her intake specialist there. She was also, there was another lady that was there, case manager that was there as well. I'm so sorry. I think they're on now with her. And she did describe that she had not seen her counselor yet, but we do know that Ms. Wusu may be one of the few counselors that's there at Elmhurst House at Naomi's Nest. And Ms. Wusu is an absolutely wonderful counselor. And they have to make arrangements to have her see the counselors with the additional services that she's receiving. So I wanted Ms. Hornstein to see her attorney as well as speak with you, because so she can provide some clarity about what's going on with her.
Okay, and so Mr. Fikens, you had an opportunity to speak with Ms. Hornstein.
Did, Your Honor. We talked, and I thank you for that opportunity. After talking with Ms. Hornstein, and we were able to talk alone for a little bit, she has some concerns. I told her to please get in contact with Ms. Cleveland to share those concerns. I think she had some concerns about other people that could be listening in, and my attitude was, you got to talk to somebody about what your concerns are, and if other people are listening, share your concerns. Talk it over with Ms. Cleveland so she can bring it up to you or me or the staffing, however that goes. And I don't consider the concerns to be large enough. I think they're important to her, don't get me wrong, but I don't think they're large enough that would warrant any type of action at this point. I think people just need to talk and need to talk as freely as possible. And
absolutely.
And that's how this matter can be addressed. If there's a concern that I can't talk, I can't speak right now, my words are being listened to, that can be a problem. But in any event, she needs to be in contact with Ms. Cleveland, address her concerns so that they can be taken up in the appropriate way. And that's how I see this situation, Judge. There's nothing wrong right now that Ms. Hornstein expressed to me. She doesn't feel in any dire peril or anything like that. She just has some concerns that she wishes to have addressed maybe quietly, but then sometimes not. Sometimes it has to be addressed right in front of people. And that's the way things have to be addressed. So I encourage Ms. Cleveland and Ms. Hornstein to talk. I certainly can make some recommendations at staffing. I don't think it's important enough of a level to raise in court at this time, Judge.
Okay, all right, thank you, Mr. Fikens. And so, Ms. Hornstein, I'm not certain who you have with you, but I just want to reassure you that we don't throw you away when we send you to a third-party provider, okay? I tell you this all the time. I tell all of the individuals in the program that I don't know how to address or what to address if you don't tell us, okay? And I think that, anytime you've brought anything to my attention or your case manager's attention, it has been addressed. May not have been addressed in the way that you wanted it addressed, may not have received the outcome that you wanted to get. We've been down that road, but that I care, that Ms. Cleveland cares, that the team cares, and we're going to address it. So I'm just going to reiterate what Mr. Fikens has indicated. If there are some concerns that you are having with any aspect of the program, I don't care who it is, then you have to open your mouth and say something. And whether it's to Ms. Cleveland, and if it's about Ms. Cleveland, you can say it to me or Mr. Morgan. I can't imagine anybody would complain about Ms. Cleveland, but I'm just telling you the importance of, I don't know how to fix things if I don't know they're broken or if I don't know they need fixing, okay? Can't hear you. I still can't hear you. I can't hear you. I see your mouth moving.
Am I muted?
No,
No, you're not. There you are. I can hear you now.
I wasn't in the microphone. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Fikens and I discussed that I will speak to Ms. Cleveland so it can be addressed in staffing. I didn't want to take too much time on Zoom to go into details. But if I can just say one thing briefly on my birthday that made me think of you, and I know we're not supposed to speak in religious terms, but Proverbs 12, today's the 12th, my birthday, so I read Proverbs every day of the month. It says, whoever loves discipline loves knowledge. And I just wanted to let you know that, in the Bible that says God gives, judges, kings, rulers, whatever, a gift of authority. And I'm just grateful for you, Your Honor, because, you know, I may not like everything you have told me to do and where to go and all that kind of stuff, but I just know that your way is the best way for me right now. And I'm grateful for you today.
Ms. Hornstein, what a wonderful realization to come to on your, what birthday is this for you?
My 41st. My 41st.
Your 31st? 41st. Oh my goodness. Look, when you started reading that, my kids used to tease me and say that I was the smartest woman on earth, and they would laugh and snicker. And I would say, you know, I think you all are insulting me. And so they would say, well, the Bible says that whoever loves discipline loves knowledge. And so they said, my nickname at home was the warden. And so, because I ran a tight ship, I was raising 3 kids, right? And a husband and a dog. And so, look, discipline is necessary. We may not like it. It doesn't feel good. You know, we think we know what's best for us, but the reality is all of us on this screen today, at least the people in the program, they will tell you, but for discipline, none of us would be where we are today. But the discipline we liked and the discipline we didn't like, the discipline that we thought wasn't fair, the discipline we thought we didn't deserve, the discipline we thought was too much. None of us, if we really were honest with ourselves, we'd all say, but for the disciplinarians in our lives, we would not be where we are. And so I am grateful that you have come to that realization that everything I do where you are concerned is because I truly care about you. Not only do I care about you, but you have some children that I happen to care about. Because underneath this robe, while they require me to zip it all the way up, it's too hot today. But they require me to take everything that I am and stuff it under here and then zip it up. Some of it oozes out, right? And so when people talk about their children and, you know, and their dreams and their goals, that's something that resonates with me, right? And so I care about you. And I care about the fact that I want you to be a good mother to your kids. So everything that I'm doing with you, Ms. Hornstein, is because I do love discipline. And I do love knowledge. I'm always somewhere trying to learn something, signing up for a class for something, because I want to know how to do it. And so I applaud you today. Look, you are celebrating your birthday clean and sober. When is the last time you've had a clean and sober birthday? Can't hear you.
A long time, Your Honor.
A long time. Look, I want you to celebrate today the way that normal people celebrate their birthdays, believe it or not. Maybe it's my age. I don't turn up for my birthdays, but I turn up in a different way. I do celebrate people, but without substances, just celebrating life, that I'm still here. I want you to spend some time thinking about that. I'm still here. Why me? Because I know you know others who have left here doing what you were doing. I also know you've had some close encounters with leaving here. And now you're still here. I want you to spend some time thinking about that today. Why me? Why am I still here? Why did I get left behind? And I hope you come up with some good answers. Like there's some work for me to do. Like I'm valuable. Like there's more to me than what I've been doing maybe the last 10, 15 years of my life. I want you to spend some time thinking about that, okay? All right, you have some questions for me?
No, I addressed it.
No?
No.
All right, who do you have with you today?
Me?
Yes, lean in, Ms. Hornstein.
Who's with you in the room today?
Me, it's go ahead.
Let me have you introduce yourself. Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Miss Peggy Arndt. I'm actually an intake counselor, but I also help with monitoring and everything else.
All right, and Ms. Hornstein is doing well?
As far as I can tell, yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. Is there anything you need from the court to help Ms. Hornstein stay on track with her programming?
nothing that we need at this time, but I know Ms. Wusu keeps in touch with the case manager.
Ms. Cleveland, yes. All right, I'm just making sure. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. All right. Have you met with Alice J, Ms. Hornstein?
She came in a day before yesterday to do group. So we'll, I've told my counselor here if we can continue to do our Mondays. I'm just not sure if that, our one-on-one on Mondays. I'm not sure. That's another thing I want to address. It's pretty hard to get to a phone to do anything like that in here. So hopefully Ms. Cleveland can reiterate that that's important for me to be able to do my one-on-ones with her.
Absolutely. And so, Ms. Cleveland, I'd like you to reach out to whoever we need to make that contact with at Naomi's Nest. It's so important for Ms. Hornstein to do her one-on-one with Alice J. I think that would be beneficial to her. I know it would be. And so I'd love to see that happen. Now, let me say this, Ms. Hornstein, I'm not circumventing their program that they have there. What I'm doing is I want to add that component to it, okay? So I'm not saying you have to be excused from groups, or you have to be excused from chores, or you have to be excused from anything to meet with Alice J. I'm saying that we're adding that too, and however they can work that into what their programming is, then that's acceptable to the court. I just want it worked in, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, as y'all know, Ms. Hornstein will leave here talking about the judge said I need the phone to talk to Alice J. All right, Alice J, what do you want to tell us about Ms. Hornstein? Any feedback, anything you need from us?
No, we just need to be able to do a one-on-one. Maybe they can, because Deja's there too. I'm hoping, well, maybe they can, do them both at one time, because I could do them both at the same time if that's more convenient. Still waiting on just trying to get that, because in the group setting it's a little bit more difficult to do the one-on-one because I'm sharing with the whole group, but I do try to address everybody's issue. I just want Stephanie to remember that when I was in control, I served my self-destruction, and I'm the one who needs help. Just remember that. Just like embrace that and understand why you're there, because you need help, and that when you're on your own and you're in control, you serve your self-destruction. So ponder on that and stay still. Don't move.
Yes. Thank you, Alice J. Thank you. All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens.
Yes, Judge, thank you. Ms. Hornstein, I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. You're in a safe place. Work the program. Be safe. Thank you.
All right.
Your Honor,
Mr. Fikens.
We love you and we want you to win.
Yes, we do. And we want you to win. And we want you to win. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right, Mr. Fikens.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Alice J. We're behind you. We're here for you. You said that when we talked, that we have your back, and we do have your back. We really do. So keep up the good work. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Ms. Cleveland, when do you have Ms. Hornstein coming back?
I have her coming back on March 26, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. via Zoom. And happy birthday, Ms. Hornstein.
Thank you, Ms. Cleveland.
Yes. Happy birthday. Yes. All right. You said March 26th?
Yes, Your Honor.
March 26th, 2021 at 8:30. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Got it. You have that, Ms. Hornstein?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Very good. We'll see you then. Enjoy your day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Bye-bye.
Your Honor, if I might interrupt. Your Honor, if I might interrupt at this time, if we have Ms. Ellis that Mr. Reed is going to present, I'm wondering if I could go into a breakout room with Ms. Caldwell Flint.
All right. There was another person on. I turned her camera off. I know she was taking care of business. I only turned it off because I think she was brushing teeth of the baby, but I wanted to make sure if she was choking them out that it wouldn't be aired on Zoom. So She grabbed him like a real mama. She was like, bring me all of them teeth. And so I turned the camera off just in case. Where is she, Miss Thomas? Has someone taken care of Miss Thomas?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, but do we know what Miss Thomas is here on?
I was a case that
Wait a minute, Miss Thomas, hold on. No, that's a question for my staff. Oh, I have the ROA. Did you send this
I'm
to?
sorry. Come on.
That's okay. Did you send it to them? Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, have either of you had an opportunity to speak with Miss Thomas?
No, Your Honor.
No, Judge.
Okay, so I need to put one of you in a breakout room with Miss Thomas at this time.
That is fine.
And so who would like to do that?
I'll do that, Judge.
All right, very good. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I'm walking. I'm on the way to work right now and dropping my son off. So I'm apologize. I had to make it best because I do everything by myself, but I'm here, Your Honor. So I thought that was all that mattered.
You are good. You are good. All right. We're going to get you to a breakout room. You're going to accept the invitation. I'm going to send you all to breakout room number 3.
Thank you, Judge.
And wait, I need to find Miss. Oh, here she is. All right. Mute your phone well, you go into the breakout room.
Okay.
All right. Very good. Accept the invitation, please. Both of you. I am trying to delete this other breakout room and I can't. Okay, I'll just leave it alone. All right, Mr. Reed, who can we take care of now?
Miss Ellis, the new contract?
All right, so you said, who's going in with Miss Caldwell Flint?
I can talk to a judge. I can talk to her.
She joined us a little bit late, so I'm gonna go ahead. Do you have an ROA from Miss Caldwell Flint? Yes, I think you had given it to me. Okay, yes, ma'am. All right, did you send it to Mr. Reed as well? All right. So, Mr. Reed, we're gonna do the intake, and then you can go in with Miss Caldwell Flint. Okay?
Yes, Judge.
All right, wonderful. Let's see, is Miss Ellis on here? Yes, she is. I have case number X095887 for Deja Ellis. Miss Ellis, unmute yourself and state your name for the record.
Deja Ellis for the record.
All right, Miss Ellis. 1 second. Miss Cleveland, did you receive a message from me?
Was it via text or by?
Yes, it was by way of text.
Okay.
You probably didn't because it's down.
No, Your Honor, I'm sorry.
So many issues in here. What did they do? Okay, let's try it again. I think I have it.
Okay.
All right, let's try it. We're trying it again. Okay. All right, who's presenting Miss Ellis today?
I am, Your Honor. I'm still waiting for the text. It hasn't come through yet.
That's okay. And Alice J, do you have some additional cases today?
No, not that I believe.
Okay. All right, I'm not gonna hold you up. Good to see you.
It's very busy.
All right. I know. Have a great weekend.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye-bye. All right, Miss Cleveland, I'm on the network, off the network. All right, it's okay, Miss Cleveland. Go ahead and present Miss Ellis.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning again. I am recommending Miss Deja Ellis, Iman Ellis, for specialty court. I would like to present information about her. Miss Ellis is charged with OWVI for her 36th District Court case, and OWI second for her transfer case. Miss Ellis is.
Hold on. I need to find. I did not read did I read?
The contract.
Hold on. I did not read both the cases into the record. My apologies.
Okay.
Her second case, I think I read, let me just make sure. No, I did not read case number Z8066081, which is her 36th District Court case. All right, very good. And you said for 36, she's charged with OWVI, and for her transfer case, that is tell me again, Ms. Cleveland.
OWI second.
Okay, thank you. All right, you may continue.
Miss Ellis is 22 years old. She is an African-American female. She is a high school graduate, 2016, of Communications Arts and Media High School in Detroit. She has full-time employment through the Kelly Services, Inc., where she works in Novi. She does not have any children. Miss Ellis, excuse me, does want to participate in our specialty court program. She is at least 18 years old. She does admit to having a substance abuse addiction problem. Miss Ellis does not.
What's the choice? What's the substance?
I'm sorry. It is alcohol, and her secondary choice is marijuana. Pardon me. It's marijuana. Sorry about that. And according to the lien, Miss Ellis, she does not have any prior felony convictions for a violent offense, and she has not participated in a specialty court program within the last 10 years. I do recommend Miss Ellis for our specialty court program for drug treatment court.
Wonderful. Miss Cleveland, did Miss Ellis undergo any assessments here at 36?
She had a Needs Plus that was sent over, a recent one that was sent over from her transfer court. So I did have that, and I was able to look at that, and she does meet our criteria for having outpatient therapy. Additionally, she has, as part of their program, she had already been registered with JAMS. So she has already been testing on a protocol with that plan, but I did refer her myself to JAMS again. So she's tested for our court. It's still in-house pending though, but I do acknowledge that she had provided some information about one of the substances, marijuana. I don't see that her prior protocol, except for several months back, gave any listing of amounts or anything, but she did describe to me that she does use that, or she has used that. So I'm waiting for our testing protocol to appear where I can provide that information to the court, because I did specifically tell them that they had to ask them that they did have to test her for marijuana now with numbers recorded.
Okay. All right. So you'll get that cleared up for me, Miss Cleveland?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Wonderful. Thank you. All right. Mr. Reed, what would you like me to know about your client?
Thank you, Judge. Thank you for the opportunity to talk to my client in the breakout room. She was polite, courteous, respectful, and she's so young, 22. Judge, we did talk about drug treatment court goals and purposes. We talked about drug testing, counseling, 12-step meetings. We talked about levels 1, level 2, and level 3. I advised her not to get overwhelmed, to pace herself. In level 1, we're mainly concerned about drug testing, counseling, 12-step meetings, and meeting with the court. We did talk about some of her history, Judge. She indicated to me that she had graduated from high school, had done some college. She is currently employed. We talked about her work hours. She works Monday through Thursday, 5 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. I advised her that we would work with her work schedule, and I was going to recommend that her court appearances be scheduled for a Friday, which would be her day off. Judge, we also talked about the court's ability to amend the contracts, to delete from the contract, to change the contract. She understands that. We talked about the benefits of the program. She indicated to me that she did have a valid license at one time. It may have been revoked because of the 2 drinking and driving charges. She might be eligible for a restricted license through drug treatment court. We also talked about the consequences, jail time, incarceration. She understands that. Judge, again, she was polite, courteous, respectful. She does reside with her mother, and I keep emphasizing she's 22 years old. I can't imagine. Anyway, 22 years old, Judge. She's so young. I'm recommending her for participation in drug treatment court, and she does qualify under Michigan laws to participate in drug treatment court, and I'm recommending her participation. Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
All
Ms.
right,
Ellis.
thank you, Mr. Reed. All right, Ms. Ellis, I want to hear from you. Ms. Ellis, good morning. Do you want to participate in the program?
Yes, I do.
All right, tell me why you want to participate.
I want to participate in the program so that I could get basically like my life back on track. And I also don't want to receive any more offenses for drunk driving. And mainly because my father, he was an alcoholic and he passed away last year on my birthday because of him drinking. You know, he had diabetes and a bunch of other problems. And I don't want to go down the same path as him.
And you understand that alcohol can definitely wreck your life in such a way that it can result in death. You understand that?
Yes.
And you admit that you have an issue with alcohol?
Yes.
All right. So you are already one step ahead where you have admitted that, look, I have an issue and I need some help getting on track. And so I want to help you. And I know that the team wants to help you. The attorney has already recommended that we accept you into the program, as well as Ms. Cleveland. And so if you want to work the program, I want to help you. And I do need you to understand, however, that the program is not easy, that it is work, but it's good work. And it's work that you can do, even with a job, even with your other responsibilities. It's work that you can do. Because at the end of the day, you are going to be the one to benefit from it. And so do I have your commitment to do the work?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. What do you want me to know about you that Ms. Cleveland and Mr. Reed didn't tell me?
That I'm a very driven person. Like, I have a lot of goals. I want to go to school for nursing. That's what I was doing before. And I want to finish getting my degree. I want to, work on being independent because I depend on like my family a lot still. So I want to work on that. And I just, made mistakes being around the wrong people and developing bad habits. And I want to get away from that.
Yes, ma'am. And we can help you do all of that. We can certainly help you do all of that. And so I'm excited to have you in the program. Drug treatment court starts on today. It starts today. You have to hit the ground running. I want you to do meetings. I need you to do a meeting every day, Miss Cleveland, for the next 30 days. I think that's going to be very important. You're going to, and you don't have to go in physically because of the situation we live in now. There are virtual meetings all over the place, literally. And so I want you to go to a meeting every day. I also want you to get I want you to, I lost my train of thought. Not only go to a meeting every day, but I want you to get a journal or a notebook. And you're going to date every single day that you go to the meeting, where you attended the meeting, and what you got out of the meeting. I don't care how simple it is. What did you hear? Or what you gave to the meeting. I want to know that for every single day. And you're going to do one meeting per day, every day for the next 30 days. Can you do that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. And so everything else, Ms. Cleveland, I'm sure has talked with you about your outpatient treatment. That is critical because while you may have been around people that were not good influences, you still have to figure out what happened on the inside of Deja that made Deja get off course, where you have literally 3 drinking and driving offenses, right?
2.
And you have 2. Well, one was the second, and then that's on the transfer, right?
No,
But
I
maybe
don't
she
know
had the
why.
outstanding one for the, maybe we'll work that out. But here's the thing, Miss Ellis, 1 is too many.
Yeah.
1 is too many. And you are one of the fortunate people where you have the opportunity to actually be in a courtroom setting, have the opportunity to work on you, and you're not in prison, you're not at the morgue. And so you're winning already. And I want you to see that, because I want you to really get in here and work this program, go to your outpatient treatment, be open and honest with your treatment provider so that they can really help you. Did you do some grief counseling after the loss of your dad?
No, I didn't do anything.
You didn't do anything. You're 22 years old.
Yeah.
And so Miss Cleveland, I need her to be in some grief counseling.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I want her to do the first 30 days of her meetings, and with her outpatient treatment, if you could ask them if they could make grief counseling at the top of the list for her. So I'm not pulling her in 3 different directions or 3 different providers. But do you think you need grief counseling, Miss Ellis?
I mean, not really. It's been a year. I mean, I'm dealing with it. So.
Okay. Well, when you go to outpatient treatment, talk about it, be honest with yourself and then with the provider, and we'll go from there, okay? How's that?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, very good. Did you have any questions for us today?
No, Your Honor.
No questions?
No.
All right. So, Miss Cleveland?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm not reading chat messages. I'm sorry, ma'am. You joined my courtroom almost at 10 o'clock. You just have to hold tight for a second. Ms. Cleveland, did you determine whether or not Ms. Ellis is a violent offender or if she's a substantial risk to the public?
Your Honor, she is not a violent offender, nor is she a substantial risk to the public.
All right, very good. And so I am going to, Mr. Reed, you've already established on the record all of the things that I needed to know from a legal perspective. And so, Ms. Ellis, I welcome you to Drug Treatment Court. It starts on today. Make sure you connect with Ms. Cleveland. Don't try to figure it out on your own. Ms. Cleveland is going to be here to help you, to guide you. It is going to require your sacrifice, though, but she'll be here to help you along the way. I'm going to see you in 2 weeks. Ms. Cleveland, what date would that be?
I have her coming back Friday, March 26th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. via Zoom.
Did you say March 26th or March 25th?
26th, that's a Friday on her day off.
26th, okay, got it. All right, did you get that, Miss Ellis?
Yes, Sharon.
You did, all right, very good. All right, Miss Ellis, so nice to meet you. Thank you for your patience this morning. I hope you were listening to how we engage in drug treatment court. I hope you were present when we did our graduations this morning, where we have people that come in with some real serious issues, but they work through them and they do some good work and they end up in a totally different place. Sometimes they didn't even believe they could get there. So I'm excited to have you, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, I'll see you in 2 weeks. Take care. All right. Are we ready on, where is the young lady who, there she is, Miss Thomas, who is doing it this morning. All right, Mr. Fikens, are we ready on Miss Thomas? Miss Thomas, you can't drive and be in court. That's against the law.
No, I'm not
You're
driving. I'm not driving. I'm a passenger.
Okay. All right, then you all right with me, Miss Thomas. All right, Mr. Fikens, are we ready to proceed with Miss Thomas?
We are, Your Honor.
All right, let me place that case number on the record. I have case number U510-980-19 for Serena Thomas. Miss Thomas, state your name for the record.
Sabrina Thomas.
Sabrina, okay, they have her down here as Serena. Can we make that correction in JIS? All right, very good. Mr. Fikens, what's going on with Ms. Thomas?
Your Honor, this is the date and time for arraignment on the bench warrant. She did post a bond. After discussing this matter with Ms. Thomas, she's indicated to me a number of facts which I'd like to take to the prosecutor for possible resolution or dismissal of this matter. I would ask therefore at this time that the matter be set for a pretrial.
All right, thank you. So your client is pleading not guilty, is that correct, counsel?
That is correct. I'm sorry, Your Honor. Yes.
All right, very good. And so what I'll do, Ms. Thomas, is I will enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. I'll set this matter for a pretrial to give Mr. Fikens an opportunity to work out some things with the prosecuting attorney. And Mr. Fikens, can I bring her back in 2 weeks, or you want me to bring her back next week?
Next week is fine, Judge.
All right. Do I need to bring her back on a Friday, or can I bring her back earlier in the week?
That's up to Ms. Thomas. It doesn't. Ms. Thomas.
Ms. Thomas?
I want like early in the week so I could just get this all situated and squared away as soon as possible.
All right. Mr. Fikens, can we bring her back? We don't have a holiday coming up? No, not Monday, right?
St. Patrick's Day is a holiday. Can't forget that's my son's birthday.
Oh, how nice. I'm trying to get a holiday out of this office, Miss Thomas. I don't know why I just thought about that. I never keep up with the holiday schedule. All right. So can you come back on Monday?
That's beautiful.
All right. Monday is March the 15th, 2021, and it would be at 8:30 a.m. Dial in a little bit earlier if you can, okay?
Okay, I sure will.
All right. Take care, Ms. Thomas. Thank you for your patience.
Thank you so much. Am I able to get off of here now?
Yes, ma'am, you are.
Okay, you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you so much. See you
All
Monday.
right, take care. See you Monday.
May address the court. Is there a Miss Flint Flint that needs to go into a breakout room?
Yes, there is. And then there's also Miss Norwood, who joined us late. Okay, very good. And so she joined us late, and I know she's done some messaging, so I'd like to send both of them into breakout rooms. I believe Miss Norwood is a new intake, but I think she sent a message saying she wants to go back to regular probation. I don't know the terms that she was brought here, but we're not Burger King. So I'm going to put her in a breakout room. Who's going in with Miss Flint Caldwell or Caldwell Flint?
I'll go in with Ms. Caldwell only because, but I'd like to point out, I see that Attorney Barton is here. Is Ms. Norwood for a different specialty court, Judge?
I don't know anything.
I apologize, Your Honor. Drug treatment court.
She's here for drug treatment court. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Either one. I know it's Mr. Reed's call as to who he wants to go in.
I can do Miss Norwood. You can do the Cabaret D.
Very good.
If that's okay.
It's okay with me.
All right, Mr. Reed. I am going to send Mr. Reed and Miss Norwood to breakout room number 1. Please accept that invitation. I will send Mr. Fikens. Oh, here he is. Mr. Fikens and Miss Caldwell Flint. I will send you both to breakout room number 2.
Thank you, Judge.
Please accept the invitation. And I do see Attorney Barton in my lineup. Attorney, good morning. I didn't know you were on. You have a case this morning?
Good morning, Your Honor. Yes, I believe we're going to be doing an intake for Mr. Stanton, but I'm hanging tight for Mr. Samaji to come. Mr. Morgan, I'm sorry, to
Oh, there he is. Are you doing an intake this morning?
Yeah, Mr. Stanton, but I tell Attorney Barton, taking the usual long time. I got a lot of things going on, so we might not be able to I don't know, I'm on the phone with 1-800 number, so just give me like 10 minutes, please.
To see if you can do the intake for him? Okay.
Yeah.
I
No
have
problem.
an 11:20. Yep, an 11:20 this morning, and it'll only be for 35 minutes. Okay, I don't know if you heard him, he said give him 10 minutes.
No
And he'll
rush.
let
I'm
you know.
hanging tight. No rush. I'm hanging
right.
tight. Thank you, guys.
All right, you're welcome. Is there anyone else that's in the lineup that I have not seen this morning? I don't think so. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna send you a chat, Miss Cleveland, because it's not going through on my phone. Ms. Norwood said, me personally would like to go back to probation due to the fact I truly do not believe I don't have a substance abuse issue. That's what Ms. Norwood put in the chat, Miss Robs, just so you know.
Yes, Your Honor. I was trying to send her a message because she is hesitant about coming into drug treatment court, and then there were she was given orders from Judge Bryant to test twice. She tested once, but which she was negative, but she does deny any substance use at this time, Your Honor.
Okay. Is she being referred to the right court?
She claims, she claims, Your Honor, there's no history of any mental health either.
Okay.
And if I may, Your Honor, also, Judge Bryant, when I received the referral from Judge Bryant, she did say, Your Honor, that if Ms. Norwood tested negative, then she would be able to be sent back. She had a history of cocaine use, but the last positive on record that I have, Your Honor, from probation was 2019, and Ms. Norwood had attended Salvation Harbor like Macomb in 2019 to address her cocaine usage, and she did show negative.
Okay.
Screenings. So
okay, well, if she doesn't want to do it, it's voluntary. I didn't know if Judge Bryant had sentenced her to a specialty court. So,
well, she sent her over, Your Honor, for the referral, but then also indicated that if she did test negative, that she could be sent back to, because she went on the record, Ms. Norwood went on the record to Judge Bryant and stated she did not want to do specialties court because she didn't believe she had a substance problem.
okay. All right. And I did get your message though, Miss Cleveland, about Miss Ellis. I did. I don't know why there is something going on with my device where I can't send out anything, but I guess I can receive some stuff.
Thank you, Your Honor. You're just very perceptive too about what you were discussing with her. That's why I wanted to send that message. So thank you so
22. Much. That's a hard hit at 21, and to go through life, you know.
Yes.
Without your father. Yeah. And then just the way that he passed.
Yes. I think that was also very scary.
Yeah.
You know, scary for her.
That's tough.
I had an opportunity to talk to her previous attorney, her previous defense attorney, and she revealed quite a bit. So all those services are going to be connected for her.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Ms. Cleveland. I know we can only say so much on the record, but I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Fikens, are you ready on Ms. Caldwell-Flint?
We are, Your Honor. Yes.
All right, very good. I have the following case number U 560665 820. Ma'am, if you could unmute and state your name for me. Can you unmute for me? Oh.
There you go.
Can you hear us? Can you hear?
We can't hear you.
Okay, we can't hear you. You're not muted. You can speak into your microphone and see if we can hear you, because you're not muted. Turn your volume up. Okay, the nail's killing me. Okay, you'll have to hang up and dial back in then, because we can't hear you. I don't know if you can hear us, but we can't hear you. Oh, you can't hear us and we can't hear you. Hang up and call back. All right. Okay. Y'all have to prepare me for stuff like that now. I'm like, what is that on her hands? I didn't know what that was. I'm like, that's fingernails.
Friday, Judge.
It is Friday. I don't mean to blurt it out. I was trying to move away from the mic. I'm like, it's killing me. Okay. All right, let's see if we can connect to audio this go round.
Okay, can you hear me this time?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right, very good. State your name for me.
Amaya Caldwell Flint.
All right, Ms. Caldwell Flint. Thank you for your patience this morning. Mr. Fikens, how are we proceeding in this matter?
Judge, this is set for an arraignment on a bench warrant. My client did post a $200 bond. We at this time would ask the court to enter a not guilty plea, set this matter for a pretrial. I might need a little bit more time than next Monday as opposed to the other case, Judge, but maybe sometime later next week would be okay if I have any choice in the matter, Judge.
Oh, absolutely. And so, Mr. Fikens, would Friday work for you?
Yes, that's a day we were
Or
talking.
even if we have to go to the next week, that's fine.
Friday would be fine, Judge.
All right, what's the date on Friday?
Okay, next week, Friday, Judge, it's March 19th.
March 19th, 2021 at 8:30. Now, Ms. Caldwell Flint, you know you came on here late. And so 8:30 a.m. is when we start court. And then you may not have to wait as long if you get on a little bit before 8:30. So I'm entering a not guilty plea today. I'm glad you showed up because you paid a bond. And I'll see you next week, Friday, same Zoom courtroom at 8:30 a.m., okay?
Okay, love.
Now, Miss, you don't use my name. You see y'all don't have my name up there because I know my name is not Love. I know
My
it's
bad,
not.
Miss Your Honor. I'm sorry. I apologize.
All right, Miss Caldwell Flint. Have a good day. I'll see you next week, Friday, okay?
Okay.
All right, bye-bye. It's Friday, y'all. It's Friday. It is Friday. I gotta remove her. She said, okay, love.
Okay, love.
It's Friday. I love it. All right, Mr. All right, love, what you have for me? I've been called a lot of things. Okay, love.
This young man
He's a lot.
he doesn't have a mental capacity for a lot of things.
He's physically here?
Yeah, we had to jump in and have walk in. That's the gentleman that we staffed on Monday in drug court that the parents are kind of elderly. We
Right.
can't contact with them.
Right.
So he's here today. He did get on the 800 number. We set him up for an appointment to go to Team Wellness next week. It did not recommend any residential inpatient treatment.
Mhm.
So my only concern is if he's probably not in a residential setting, I don't know how successful he would be even because of his lack of understanding and his parents' lack of, they don't understand either. They're
Well,
old.
can we ask them if there's another family member or somebody who can be there to help out with him?
His brother, but his brother don't even want to be a part of like none of this stuff. Don't even want to give an address or nothing. So,
I mean, we don't need him to be a part of, just making sure that he understands that, you know, if he's gotta be somewhere, if he's gotta go to his, take his medicine or what have you.
yeah, he don't want to be no parts of it.
Okay, and mom and them, because mental health court is not as grueling as drug treatment court. So they go to their doctor's appointments, they take their medication. We don't want them using drugs, but when they go to their team wellness, they drop them there.
Okay.
And I would be good with him dropping at team wellness because we realize he can't, you know.
He claims he just drinks. He drinks plus beer. He don't take drugs, but we don't have any proof of that. So that'll be good.
How did he get here today?
His stepfather dropped him.
Okay.
I was trying to put him in my favorites and try to help him get stable. He needs a med review. Haven't been taking the meds.
He hasn't been taking his meds?
He said he hasn't been taking the meds for a year.
Yeah, but I don't know if with it, because he has some developmental issues. Injury, right? I don't know about taking him out of the home with his support system.
Right, because I just like, well, we asked him to do something. Because we tried to call her on the phone, 1-800 number. She didn't answer. She said she sit by her phone. She said my phone is always in front of you. So we called her answer and D-Win called. So we get some information. She didn't answer. They called 2 times. So that's cool. It just he set up for an appointment next Wednesday with Team Wellness. Deja has the ability to move that date sooner.
Okay.
So I just have to call her. She probably can do it Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
See her availability. But she does have the ability to move him off that date. They just have to get him on the calendar to make sure that he's paid for financial stuff.
Okay, so should we do his intake today or do you want to wait until Wednesday?
We can't do it today. That's unfortunate. It's just, I'm gonna have to, I have got quite a bit of information.
Okay.
But to kind of go through that contract when he won't understand it and that stuff. So really, still out there, but Matthew can kind of finish up everything to get back next week. It can take a few days to talk to the mom, get a little bit, but we can't do that.
Okay, so I can put him on the calendar for Wednesday. What's the last name again?
Stanton, S-T-A.
Mr. Stanton, all right.
He's on the docket.
Oh, yes, he is. All right, so I can go ahead and adjourn him to Wednesday of next week. All right, very good. Attorney Barton, if you're still on with us, Mr. Morgan has indicated that he is not able to complete the intake. He's completed as much as he can on today. They're going to schedule Mr. Stanton to go in and meet with the mental health team at Team Wellness with Daisha Willis. They're going to do it before Wednesday. And so what I'm going to do today, Mr. Morgan's request is that we adjourn Mr. Stanton's matters until next week, Wednesday. Do you have any objection to that?
No objection, Your Honor. Thank you guys for letting me know.
All right. Yes, so I have cases U322498816 and case number U491622218 for Kevin Stanton. I'm adjourning those matters. I think that would be to the 17th of March at 9:30 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Barton.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. I saw Mr. Reed return, but I didn't see the client return. Good morning, Mr. Reed. What's going on?
Good morning again, Your Honor. Thank you. I had some conversations with Ms. Norwood, and it appears that Ms. Norwood is a referral from Judge Bryant on a retail fraud case. Ms. Norwood indicated that she had some conversations with Ms. Robb regarding participation in drug treatment court. Ms. Norwood indicated some doubt about wanting to participate in drug treatment court. I tried to explain her options to a judge. I asked her to return to the courtroom with me if she hasn't
There she
returned?
is.
She's here now.
She's there. She just returned.
Okay. Judge, I'm not sure that she wants to participate in drug treatment. She's a referral on a retail fraud case. I indicated to her that if she doesn't want to participate, she would be sent back to Judge Bryant. So it's up to her, Judge, as to what she wants to do.
All right. And so Ms. Cleveland, I believe, or Ms. Robs, one of them shed some light on this matter for us. Mr. Reed, while you all were in the breakout room, I believe, and you all can correct me if if I say it wrong, but Judge Bryant referred her to drug treatment court, but indicated that if her screen came back negative, because she indicates that she's not utilizing any drugs, and so that she would be sent back to Judge Bryant. And so, Mr. Reed, your client is denying drug usage?
Yes, Judge. At this time, my client is denying drug usage. In the past, she has indicated that she has used drugs, but today she says she is not using drugs.
All right. And Ms. Norwood, when is the last time that you've used any substances?
2019.
Okay. All right. So this is what I'll do. Ms. Drew will call Judge Bryant's clerk, Ms. Drew, and, oh, I'm sorry, you on the phone? Oh, you on the phone with them. All right. And we need a date to send her back if we can't send her back to Judge Bryant right now. Because you need to see Judge Bryant. While Ms. Drew is getting that information, I'm going to call the remainder of the docket. I have case number 1905-793-301, Carol Gooden. Ms. Robs, did Mr. Gooden get into inpatient treatment on yesterday?
Yes, Your Honor. He was transported to Veterans Affairs, John Dingle. And from there, the shuttle was available to him at 3:30 to be taken to Emmanuel House.
All right. Did you also let them know that I wanted him tested? I wanted to know what was in his system.
Yes, Your Honor. I had gave Mr. Gooding instructions as well as communicated with Lake Ridge for Mr. Gooding to test at ATS. They did transport him to ATS. Mr. Gooding chose not to test. He said that they charged $25. So he went to the Veterans Affairs from there, and then went to, and I contacted Mr. Kusheri for him to be tested at Emmanuel House upon arrival.
All right, very good. Yeah, I just want him to test that at Emmanuel. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, that works for me. Glad to hear it. All right, Miss Drew, do you have any answers as to Miss Norwood?
Judge Brian Clark, Miss Silver, she's gonna call me back in about 5 minutes. She's gonna get a date from Judge Bryant.
Okay, she's going to get a date from Judge Bryant, so just hold on, Miss Norwood. Oh, I hope she did not dial out, because she needs to get a date from Judge Bryant. All right, I'm sending it back to Judge Bryant, whether she on or not. All right, do you have a return to court date for Mr. Gooden?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Gooding is March 23rd, 2021.
All right, very good. So Mr. Gooden is the 23rd at 8:30. No, yeah, at 8:30. All right. I'm waiting on Ms. Norwood. I have Edwina Sykes, U 262-63215, U 262-63215. That's on twice. And U 995-78313. Mr. Griffin, what's going on with Ms. Sykes?
She was a face-to-face today, Your Honor. She's doing fine, no problems. She would normally be coming back on the 2nd, but we'll be off that day. So do you mind if I bring her back on the 9th? We're not having.
Why are we off on this? Oh, that's right. That's the holiday that's coming up. All right. All right. Okay. When do you want to bring her back?
Do you mind if I bring her back on the 9th? She's not having any issues, and she's in transitional house, is in a stable place.
On the 9th of April, April
Yes,
9th? Okay.
At 8:30 a.m.
8:30. Yes, sir, that works for me. For
Okay.
Edwina, that was for Edwina site.
Okay, great.
All right, Mr. Gooden is inpatient, and that's all of the docket except Miss Norwood. Did we get a date? I don't know where Miss Norwood went,
Yeah.
but what was the
I'm
date?
sorry, Judge Brian would like her to Zoom on today, but I notified her that she's off our screen now, and I don't know if we can contact her.
I don't know.
Zoom in today.
I think Miss Ralph can
Okay, Paul.
contact her. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let her know to go Zoom in, so take her off my docket.
Yeah.
Let her know to Zoom in to Judge Bryant right now,
Yes, Your Honor.
okay? All right, anything else?
Your Honor, I just sent you a chat about Ms. Hornstein, so I don't know if what you want to do. If you want me to, I sent a private chat about Ms. Hornstein, but I can take care of that if you like.
Oh, yes. Okay, and do they have staff there on Saturdays?
I'll call in advance. They let me drop off before, you know what I mean? So,
Okay.
so I'll just call Ms. Hunt today and let them know that I'm just going to appear tomorrow and hand it to them at the door. Because sometimes when you mail things, it doesn't, you know, it gets kind of lost.
Okay.
But if I hand
All
it to
right.
them, then they'll make sure she gets it.
Okay, just see me before your day ends, okay? I'm here today until at least 3 o'clock. All right. Anything else for my consideration?
Your Honor, I apologize. I tried to call Miss Norwood. It's going directly to the voicemail, and I'm unable to leave a voicemail on her phone. I'll try to.
Are you
send her-
able to text her?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, well, as long as she won't have your number, okay.
I can send her an email, Your Honor.
Okay, do that, but she's going on Judge Bryant's docket. All right, anything else? All right, I haven't heard from Mr. Morgan about Monday's docket, and so about staffing for Monday's docket. That's Monday. Wonderful, thank you. And so we don't have a really big docket, at least not in my opinion, on Monday. But we know anything can happen. Did you add the other two people that we put on today?
Not yet.
Okay, all right. That's okay, but we have, all right. I need to go off because we ended, yes.
Mr. Morgan is asking if we can staff as soon as you get done.